Did you know that the bedroom is the most important room in Feng Shui? Well, we spend 1/3 of our life in it. The bedroom represents our inner self and our relationship. If you get your Feng Shui bedroom design right, it will support better quality of sleep, improved health and mood, and it will positively influence your relationship. On the contrary, some elements of your bedroom design can contribute to agitation, stress, and even depression. I'm Natalia Kaylin. I'm here to help you design a home that not only looks good, but elevates your well-being and nurtures your soul. In my designs, I use principles of Feng Shui and environmental psychology. In this video, we will discuss 3 Feng Shui bedroom principles to support your health, your best sleep, and your relationships. These principles are Yin, Yang, 5 elements, and the energy flow. And at the end, I will share a special bonus tip on how to bring more love into your relationship. Principle number 1, Yin-Yang design elements. Examples of Yin design elements are small room, low ceiling, pastel soothing wall colors, soft throw blanket, shag rugs, relaxing images, soft light. Examples of Yang design elements are large room, high ceiling, sharp architectural details, beams, hard floors, bright saturated or pure white colors, mirrors, a TV, disturbing art or geometrical images, bright lights. Some of these bring agitation and stress. The bedroom will feel more restful and comfortable if more Yin elements are implemented in the design than Yang elements. Also, if all the elements would be Yin, there would be a good chance that the environment would have so low energy that it would be depressing. Everything is monochromatic in this picture and feels depressing. We need some Yang elements in a bedroom as well. Gentle wood and gentle fire are great in a bedroom, and we will show how to bring them at our next stop, 5 elements. Principle number 2, the 5 elements. The 5 elements are fire, earth, metal, water, and wood. Earth element is very appropriate in bedrooms because of its nurturing, comforting, and relaxing qualities. Earth brings stability, and we can relax and let go much better if we have the grounding and stability. Earth can be implemented with colors like beige or earthy pink, wool rug, soft throw blankets, pillows with texture, and images of landscapes. Metal element is represented by white or gray walls and metal art and accessories, and is not so much appropriate in bedrooms. Metal is typically cold and harsh. I do not recommend metal headboards, for example. They are cold and do not hold energy. I would not paint the bedroom in pure white. White is a Yang color and has too much energy for a bedroom, therefore is not relaxing enough. If you really like white, then use some soft off-whites. Gray is better than white, but gray can be depressing in a bedroom. There is an entire episode on bedroom colors if you'd like more detailed information on it. It is linked in the description. Do not use metal art or accessories with the sharp details because it creates agitation. However, a soft white fabric headboard or rug would bring a sense of purity and cleanliness. Water element is appropriate in moderation. The best examples are soothing blue wall colors and organic wavy patterns in curtains, rugs, or bedding. Art depicting water brings a sense of relaxation and happy vacation memories. Running water like fountains and fish tanks are not appropriate in bedrooms. Dark and stormy water images can be depressing. Wood element brings vitality and fresh natural energy. Wooden headboards are great as long as they are solid. Soft pastel green colors can be good and refreshing, especially if you feel that you can use some uplifting energy. You don't have to have plants in a bedroom, but if you love plants, a few small plants with soft rounded leaves are great. I would not overdo it with wood because the wood element is typically yang element, but you definitely need some of it. Remember, too much yin might be depressing, so introducing some gentle wood is a way to create balance. This would be an example of too much wood. Fire element should be used in moderation in bedrooms. You should never paint the entire room in red or orange. However, yin fire in pink colors or images of flowers are excellent in bedrooms, especially if they are in pairs like these. Some pink throw blankets or accent pillows are great. Pink evokes a feeling of happiness and facilitates intimacy. Animal skins and images of horses are fire element as well. Two running horses may represent a passionate relationship. If you enjoyed this content, please give us thumbs up and subscribe at any time. Principle number 3, the energy flow. This relates to bed and other furniture placement. This one is the most important principle to implement. If you get this right, the quality of your sleep will improve. If your sleep is deeper, your mood, productivity, and creativity will be improved as well. This will also influence your relationship, bringing more stability and harmony. This is an ideal bed placement. This is so-called power position. Solid wall behind with a view of the door, diagonally from the door is ideal, and with a view of the window. Also important that the spot you choose doesn't have any sharp protruding architectural features like beams crossing the bed or dorms. This is an ideal scenario, but there are many possible scenarios in real life. There is an entire episode dedicated to bedroom furniture placement where I consider other scenarios. I will link it in the description and at the end of this video. Bed choice. In short, the best headboards are solid, either wood or fabric, not the ones with sharp slates or metal. Examples of good beds and not so good beds. It is best to have 2 nightstands, one of each side of the bed, and a lamp on each or wall sconces. If you are married, this setup ensures both partners are equally represented. For single person, it sends a positive message about the potential for partnership if that's what you desire. Low hanging pendants give your bedroom a contemporary look. Rattan pendants are my favorites. They bring texture and warmth to the bedroom. There is an entire episode on lighting I did a few months earlier. I will link it in the description, as well as a few of my favorite rattan pendants from Etsy. Dresser should be proportional to the size of the bed. Make sure that there is enough space between the dresser and the bed. If you feel cramped, move the dresser to a different wall. Mirrors, especially large ones, are not advisable in bedrooms. They create active and unrestful energy in bedrooms. TVs, computers, and other electronics prevent us from relaxing and having a good night's sleep. So if you can, avoid having those in your bedroom. The other important thing to mention about energy flow is if you have clutter, the energy will be stuck. If you have too many things like pictures, photos, decor items, or even plants, the energy will be stagnating and not moving as freely as it should. Even too many beautiful photos create clutter and collect dust. Please do not put family and kids' pictures in your bedroom. Bedroom is all about you and your partner. Less is more. A clean environment where the chi energy can circulate freely is healing, relaxing, and conducive to rejuvenation and intimacy. And now for the bonus tip. If you'd like to bring more loving energy into your relationship, consider creating a special area on your dresser or nightstand. Place a photo of you with your spouse or partner and add a few items like rose quartz, a beautiful orchid, a unique lamp, or a couple of crystals. Rose quartz is my favorite. Many believe that it's a stone of love. Its vibration positively influences the heart. For those who aren't married but wish to find that special someone, arranging items that symbolize love and care can send a subconscious message and clarify your desires. There is a story in my book about how creating special arrangement helped a woman to find her partner. Hope you can implement some of these principles and ideas and transform your bedroom into your personal heaven, a sanctuary that supports both your well-being and your relationships. As always, thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel to be notified when new videos are released, and please share this episode with your friends. See you soon!